Hey guys, the material you're about to see is graphic. If you do not want to see graphic material of a dead sheep, please switch videos now. If you choose to watch this video after I have given this warning, it would be silly to give negative feedback about the slaughtering of an animal since you had the opportunity to turn it off. Hi guys, alrighty here. We have a 2-year-old wether. He's already been dispatched. Didn't want to do that on video. The way I do that though is a 22, middle of the head, right between the eyes, and level with the eyes. This one, you've never seen this one. I did a trade. In one of my last videos, you saw a that new ewe I had that had that little baby, ram baby. I traded them, that Barbados ewe with that little baby. I traded them for this 2-year-old wether. We called him Bear. He is right at 230 pounds. He's a big boy. But I am butchering him out. He's what we call in America a mutton sheep, but most other places he's called a hobbit because he's right at 2, so he's in the 2-year-old. He's in the 1 to 2-year-old category, if I'm saying that right. But we're going to try it out. He's an experiment. I have about $80 in him in trade with that other. I paid $80 for that ewe and that baby. And so if I get about 100 pounds of meat out of him, I'm at about 90 cents a pound, which isn't bad. Of course, on the other hand, we could not like it, and then I have other friends that I can give it to. But that's the only way you find out. I built this over the last couple days. For out here, I usually butcher stuff in the barn, but it is about 59 degrees here right now, and tonight it's going to be in the low 30s, so his carcass is going to hang tonight. Tomorrow we're having a northern come through, and it's going to be a high of 50 tonight, all day tomorrow night, and then I'll probably quarter him up the next day. And so I'm going to let him hang and just cure for about 48 hours. And that's the reason why I built this sucker. When I get done, and I'm going to do a little series here of how to do this, because butchering a deer, a sheep, a goat, a pig are all about the same on the skinning part. Well, really on all of it, but I'm mainly going to show you the skinning part today. That's why I have this so high. When I'm done, I'm going to yank him up all the way up to the top, and that way the animals can't get them. Alrighty, you dispatch them, and I shoot them with a 22, and then I cut their throat so they can bleed out. That's a big important thing, is you want them to bleed out. Some religions and people just strictly cut their throat and let them bleed out while they're still conscious, and that gets more of the blood out. I just can't do it. I don't like them looking at me. And you say, well, what does shooting them in the head with a 22 do? It knocks them out where they don't know anything. The blood still mainly goes out, but and you say, well, how do you know that? It's the same as somebody getting hit by a board and saying they just saw black. It's the same thing. You're killing them in the brain while their body's still alive. And I know that is morbid, but I'm trying to tell you so you understand the concept of it, okay? And so the animal's down. He's been shot. On smaller sheep, you can hit them in the head with a board. The 22 is just a more sure way, because there is ways for this to go wrong, and you never want the animal to suffer or to be in pain or scared at all. I processed him right out here where the dog is licking the blood, and all the sheep were around. Sheep are dumber than dirt, and so I shot him, and he fell instantly. None of the other sheep cared. I shoot them all out. So he never had one instance of fear in his life before he was dispatched. Now, once I've did these legs different so I can show you, and I think I'm holding this wrong. I apologize. Y'all are all, yeah, okay. This will be better now. First, you come around here. You need one of these separate them, whether it's homemade or store-bought. It's just a triangle that you put in between the legs. And then you're going to cut around the joint right here. The most important part on this part is not to cut this tendon, because it's holding it up. If you cut it, you're in a bind. You're going to have to do it on the ground. Or wire his leg to it, which I've had to do in the past. Okay, so be real careful when you're cutting this tendon. Okay, but cut all the way around, and then you get to this point here. After you cut around, you're going to make a slice all the way down to here. If it's a doe you're doing, there'll be an udder right here you have to cut around. If it's a male with testicles, you have to cut around his testicles. This being a wether, he has neither, and that really makes it nice. But see, on this one, I've already done that. I've cut all the way down, okay? And so these are going to meet in the middle. I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to take this whole piece of skin, this triangle that's left, and throw it over his butt. And I'm going to slice and cut that up, but I'll show you all that in the next video. But you slice all the way down on both sides, and then I'm going to work this skin all the way down. And so when I get to the next step, both of those will be done like that. I'll cut that and put that over his, behind his legs, and work the hide all the way to the bottom, past his butt, okay? And then I'll do another video of what to do from there. Alright, hope these help somebody. Bye-bye.